Hey y'all, so I was like just riding my bicycle, you know, it's a little chilly, I don't really care. All I'm gonna do is just set you guys out here. Okay, no more camera shake. Fantastic. I brought my radio today out here, so I have to record again. My fault. It's healthy for me. I think it's better than just bottling up internalizing all of my problem. I would rather ruminate and discuss it with you, so that like you could hear my predicament and feel sorry for me, or like I don't even know. That is sort of what this channel is about right now. It used to be exclusively about radio building. So like yesterday, I'm sure y'all saw, I got started on the siren and radio thing. Still don't know yet whether or not I should chop it in half and separate the radio and the siren. What should I do with it? I see my white rectangle. Okay, I'm in focus. If you have an idea, just, you could leave a comment, I suppose. I don't really get enough views. What I saw just yesterday, that I uploaded one 15-second video, and that was actually something I filmed back in 2019 or 2018 maybe, a long while back. That it's almost at 900 views today. It's crazy. And then all the rest of my videos get 2 or 3 views. Why? Well, why is that? What am I doing wrong? Am I trying to defeat the algorithm? Or work with the algorithm, go with the flow maybe? Oh yeah. I have to first build up the subscriber, and then like Shoe Nice always said, Shoe Nice 22 told me, it's not about the views, it's about the subs. Who's watching? A routine, like should I upload these at a certain time of day or what? I guess I could get into the swing of things. I'm trying to protect my vision, because see, at where I work at, they turn the volume down on all these megaphone. Siren in my ear, it was rattling around for a while, and they just adjusted them. So that's all good. I don't even need earplugs anymore. That's great. Wow, why did they try to damage my hearing? Okay then, well, the least I could do is protect my from the UV ray, attenuating the solar energy in my retina. I don't look at my bicycle headlights very much at all. They say right on the warning on the manual, do not look directly into the beam. It's 100 lumens. It's brighter than the sun. It would hurt your eyes. I didn't even bring my lights out today actually, because it's like I have to bike today a little bit earlier. Starting out in the morning around 10:30. I have to be out here on Wednesday. That way I get enough rest for Thursday. And I already cooked. Oh, I cooked tons of everything I need. I even made pasta and salad yesterday. All I gotta do now is bake a cake. I ran out of bananas. See, in the fruit basket, all that remains is one little small white onion for whoever wants to make a salad with it, or whatever. Meatloaf. Yeah. So whatever, I'm used to cooking things like over 8 hours. And there's something special that happens around the 4-hour mark, when you got your meats and vegetables in a kind of a dish, like hot, something with a lot of thermal inertia, what it's going to do, the heat penetrates and it becomes a slurry of vegetables, protein from the meat, and just gravy surrounding everything. And if you got legumes, a little bit of starch in the gravy, it's quite good. Depending on what seasoning. Sometimes I'd be getting like too spicy. It'll give you fireworks the day afterward if you're not very careful. Just avoid, what I found is you gotta avoid the curry powder. This is a little more concentrated than curry paste because it's dried. Because you gotta put like less of it or something. Mix it with your tomato paste. That's what I do. So just dilute that a little bit, stretch it out, and have your sodium exclusively for bouillon or stock. If you cook with beef, chicken stock, I don't do that though. Or if you're really interested in like low sodium, just cut it all out. Just get rid of every little bit of sodium in your diet and rely on just going to the gas station for some Gatorade every now and then, occasionally, to have electrolytes replenish so you don't get hyponatremia. I had that once. See, one day back in high school, I drank 5.5 gallons of water in a single day, less than a day. I am not joking. I did this. It nearly killed me. Nobody knew about it. It was like a huge secret, but I did it. On camera, on flying over Trout's channel, I drank a gallon. That was one take. We just had to cut out the parts where like I had to take a piss. That's all. But I finished it, that wasn't fake at all. Like I did it. Went to work right after. I felt great, honestly. I felt so moist. I was quite well hydrated. It was just very, very, I really appreciated the sensibility of the aqueous, the titration of my serum, of like the saline, or like not really, like the opposite of saline actually. What it does is it rinses out everything, all through the kidney. Then you go urinate, and so this is like a detoxify your body. It's very good for your health. You have to be drinking lots of water all the time, any chance you get. If you don't have access to that, fruit juice works in a pinch. Like milk is okay. Actually, milk has water in it. Coffee even has water in it. Just make sure that after you have those things, try and get like extra water, because you're gonna have to urinate a little more with diuretic things. And electrolytes make you urinate. Would you consider that like body armor? Does that have a diuretic in it? I mean, they probably would try their best to make sure that the ingredients don't have anything like that in there. Like Gatorade and things, the Powerade doesn't have any caffeine, doesn't really have anything, but it's CoQ10. How about taurine? Or how about like the aspartame? What does that do to the kidneys? Maybe it rots your body out from the inside out and you end up miserably wasting away, becoming into like nothing. So like we were apparently created all in God's image. He made us from the mud, the earth. We're made of dust, or like stardust. Or he was making people out of just the soil. Apparently he created something like this. Evolution is similar to this though. You can't ignore the fact that at first all there was single-celled organism, and then they became a protist, like an algae, like a jellyfish, anemone, like a little bit of a tube worm. in the ocean, and it turned into a little bit of a fish type of deal. This fish grew some gills. The gills then became capable of having atmospheric oxygen. Amphibious creatures walked. We got all these reptiles then with the scaly skin. Dinosaurs were real. How can you say that those were fake? Really? Are you joking? Come on now. I mean, wow. Of course they were. Dude, really, come on. Are you serious? What's wrong with y'all? And then that was not 6,000 years ago either. That was like billions and billions. Bro, you don't even realize. Y'all are ignorant. Y'all need to get educated. I'm trying to teach. I'm instructing you today. I will be teaching you. You are my pupil. You are my student. I am the professor. I can tell you a couple things now. So. We got birds from the dinosaurs, chicken, ostrich. We then had mammals because they were like little rats, rodent, and so like then they became a monkey. We were like primate with 5 fingers and 5 toes. This is how we were swinging on the trees. Then we were forced to walk out into the grassland, searching because we got kind of hungry. The weather was changing. There was no more rain. Oh, we were so thirsty. Oh, we just needed to go and get it. We have to go and find the oasis. And then they found the wadi, the stream, the riverbed, the basin. It was almost all dried up probably. And took a sip of that muddy water. That's just how they got through that period of time, probably. I'm assuming now. I don't know these things. They didn't write it down for some reason. Why didn't they invent language back then? It's so stupid, man. Cavemen were retarded. Look, like they don't have any no written literature. They really don't. Not until ancient Egypt or like ancient Maya. There's really nothing else. Ancient China was like after that, wasn't it? How about in the Iberian Peninsula there was like cave paintings. I did the ancestry DNA test. Turns out I'm 10% from the UK, and then all the rest of me is from Spain, pretty much. I'm relatively certain about it. Like I looked at it. It said I was a little Jewish, but not really. Like no more than 10% of that either. I have like it's a little bit nappy. It's wavy. That's what it is. I have ingrown hairs sometimes, mostly on my back of my arms and thighs and my shin. Nowhere else really, because I don't really shave that often, you know. It's a little too itchy. It's very harsh. It irritates my gentle, delicate, bare skin. So if I do shave, I'm gonna want some aftershave. Just the mixture of the ethanol, a little bottle of my alcohol sprayed on my face with the fragrance and the aromatic aroma to be able to like numb the follicles a little bit. Then I get a really nice sharp razor. I don't do any other. I just get disposable razors and I use them once. That's all you have to do. But first I take my trimmers to like get most of the bulk off of my face. Assuming that I have the ability to charge my trimmers up, or that I even have access to that in the first place. I got 2 nice pairs, a Norelco and a Panasonic, and I do use both of them for two separate purposes. I don't have to really explain y'all. Just little children watching my channel, you can figure for yourself. When you get to be my age, yeah, you do have to shave your body. You have to make, it's a part of your personal hygiene. If you don't do it, you know what happens? It stink. It's just nasty. Like I like to feel clean. You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. Every time I go to the bathroom and use like number 2, I take a shower after. Why wouldn't you do that? You would have to be a total jackass not to do that. Like to go about the rest of your day without cleaning up yourself first. Are you kidding? Like, that's just unsafe. What if you get like an infection in your crack? How would you like that? Like, those things exist. If you're sitting on the couch especially and you get like sweat accumulating and it's a very humid environment and warm and dark and moist, what do you think's gonna happen if there's like some residue in there? There's gonna be a little bit, some skin breakdown would happen. You would have an ulcer. It's called decubitus. Is that what it is? Nah, it's sacrum, or it's in like the coccyx bone. It could end up actually you could get sepsis from this condition. It's very, very unsafe. Y'all got to take a shower and brush your teeth. It's important to brush at least once every 2 days, I'd say. If you don't do it at least that much, you'd run into like health problems. I'm not kidding, because what happens when you brush after a long time of not doing that? There's tartar up in here. There's all this marinade, all this bacterial growth, this plaque buildup. And if it's jostled around by the bristles of your toothbrush, well, guess what your gums are gonna do? They're gonna start bleeding. So your bacteria is right up against the bloodstream. Some of them are inevitably gonna go down into your heart, pretty much. Like, they might get lodged in your coronary arteries. And that causes like some damage. What it does is calcification. That's the start of basically getting like heart disease, hypertension, all that, all this diabetes, all this. It's very integrated, more so than you would think. Just toothbrushing, just oral hygiene. Go to the dental hygienist as often as you can if you got health or dental insurance. I am pretty sure I got a plan. I went shopping for insurance just the other day, actually. Figured that all out. It's all squared away. I have the finances. The fund is available. I mean, that's God's money. That's like I'm donating to a church, basically, by paying for health insurance. Because it's no different than praying, going like to see the doctor. It's very spiritual if you think about it, because you're trying to enhance your longevity. It's not a selfish thing to do. It's important for you to do. Like what if someone else depends on you staying around for a little while? The people that you care about, think about them. Don't just put them on the back burner. They're important too. They can help you out one day. What if you get stranded? You run out of gas. They might have a little bit. They can come and bring you some. Or your bicycle gets a flat tire. Where are you going to go? Who would have a pickup truck to come and find you in the woods? Are you going to be able to cut the bicycle chain? I have a chain today. Are you going to be able to get the nippers on there? It's locked around a big old tree in the swamp. How are you going to do that? What if he used his lock as a fishing lure? He ran out of weights while he was trying to catch these big old catfish in the Potomac River. What if, so to speak, he had to go and like lose his bicycle or his keys. Oh.